just got crazy fast.
Huh?
So Freeway Rick Ross just went on Vlad TV and basically threatened Wack100. This might be one of the most serious situations we've seen on Vlad yet. So when Wack100 went on Vlad TV, Vlad told him that Freeway Rick Ross talked about him.
I had to flip on him yesterday. He got out of line yesterday.
So not on Vlad, like you guys subsequently were talking about it?
I think 600 recorded it. It's up on his page.
Okay.
600 recorded. Because he said some weird. He said, yeah, I see you're getting the pressure. My Zoe boys saw you in Miami and chased you down and you ran to the cops. I said, where? Miami. Nigga, I wasn't in no motherfucker. Miami.
Wait, that's what 600 said about
this
you?
is what Freeway Rick said.
Oh, okay.
I said, bro, you got to be the biggest boat. Now they got Wack sightings in Miami. I ain't been to Miami since I did the Danzig. I got to be with that Memorial Day or whatever that was. A couple months, right?
Yeah.
We've been working this building and doing around here so much. So but Freeway Rick, he's harmless. He was never known for being like one of those dudes. But the crazy part about it, you know me, bro. I was real passive with dude. Now, this is what's weird. Offended Freeway. If you Google Freeway Rick, snitch on police, it pops up. Wack100 has always defended this. I don't care about that. We were running content, I believe, on the YouTube, the 100 Show channel on Big Meech. At the end of it, this is what's weird. Loose Cannon, right, says Freeway Rick's a snitch too. I say, bro, Freeway Rick ain't told on nobody. That's the police. I don't count that. Nah, he told on some dudes out of Ohio and some this, that. I said, you ain't got to work. I got it. He sends it. When he sends it to me, I read it because we're all on the stream yard. It's like 10 of us, right? This is the first I ever heard of this, right? Because it's Freeway. I didn't even dig into it. I did some selective politicking things.
The reason why they even arguing is because when Freeway Rick Ross was on Vlad TV called Wack100 and they had a back and forth because Wack100 was explaining to Freeway Rick Ross that somebody was saying that Freeway Rick Ross snitching in Ohio. So even though Wack had the paperwork ready, he didn't seem like he even wanted to expose Freeway Rick Ross yet, as he even said in the interview. But during the phone call, things got out of line, and that's where he wanted to expose him.
It been people on Clubhouse wanting to expose Freeway, and I wouldn't let it happen, right? So now I see Loose Cannon calls Freeway the other day. I see what Wack punk ass did to you. That ain't right. Bozo, you the one alerted us to the paperwork. I let it go. He called my bluff on Vlad. I'm a man with an ego. It's a lot of people looking. So we sent him his paperwork.
And how's the paperwork looking?
Oh, you want it? So he tells on the plug. He tells on the other people in the operation. These aren't LAPD.
You're saying this is all in his paperwork, clear as day. Like there's no debate to be had.
There's no motherfucking debate. Ain't no debate. You go, I put it in my story. You go to section 3. If you read going down, you're going to see he's telling.
In the defense case, Ross's attorney called Los Angeles Assistant U.S. Attorney Michael Emick, the prosecutor in the Big Spender trial, and elicited testimony about the nature of the case and the extent of Ross's cooperation. Ross's defense, however, focused on a claim of entrapment. Dr. Melvin Bouquet, Ross's former tennis coach, testified that Ross had complained that someone was harassing him to do a drug deal despite Ross's protest that he was no longer involved in the drug trade and he had gone straight. James Gallipu, a Los Angeles probation officer who had worked with Ross on anti-gang projects, testified that Ross was addicted to the drug business and was very vulnerable after he was released from jail. Ross's girlfriend, Marilyn Stubblefield, testified that Blandon and his wife had made frequent calls to Ross. Oh, okay.
Keep reading. He's going to tell.
Ross testified on his own behalf and told of his story in the drug trade. He testified that his business had grown rapidly once Blandon began to supply him cocaine at a low price. Ross said that he and Blandon became friends as Blandon taught him about the drug trade. Ross testified that he tried to get out of the drug business after his run-in with the corrupt officers in Los Angeles, but Blandon kept trying to pull him back.
Now, after Rick Ross seen this, he was pissed. He's not going to let this slide. He had to let Wack know. And that if Wack disrespect his name one more time, the people who's defending Freeway Rick Ross, they're not going to let it slide again. They're all going to go to jail.
I had Freeway Ricky on my show recently. There was a clip that came out that talked about you. Did you see it?
stirred up a big mess.
What do you mean?
Everybody in Hoover Hood went crazy.
How so?
Man, one dude called me and he said, Rick, I just got out of prison. Don't make me go back. And I was like, huh? He was like, if that dude do anything to you or say anything else to you, boom.
I think Wack100 finally met his match with this one. If you know anything about Freeway Rick Ross, that's the real Rick Ross. Rick Ross, the one that y'all might know, the one that raps Lil Wayne, YMC, and B. Rick Ross, yeah. He took the real Freeway Rick Ross name. I don't think Wack100 want to go against Freeway Rick Ross because the power that he has in the Hoover territory in LA, it might be more than anything that Wack100 got. But what's crazy is that even though Freeway Rick Ross is a big drug kingpin and he has a lot of power in the Hoover territory, Wack still was not scared. He said he's almost harmless.
Okay, well, whoever you are that just got out of prison, you should be back or you should be over there shot back because I definitely released the paperwork. And I don't know no Hoover, me personally, that's going to stand behind the paperwork. That's going to say, all right, while we read the paperwork, well, so what? So I don't know if he talking because he ain't from Hoover. Nigga, you ain't no gangster. You ain't never been from no set. You grew up where you grew up. But telling is telling. I sent to work. You know I sent to work. I sent to work. So whoever that is from Hoover, if he's telling the truth, brother, actually what I'll do, I'll put the work back up. That shit don't mean nothing. Like, you know, I don't even think nobody told Rick nothing like that. Or if they did, they was trying to get a favor out of him. You know how people would do. They'll call and do that. But let's just be real. We had a conversation. I just simply said, look, bro, because you got to remember, I got blindsided. I used to defend Freeway Rick. You get what I'm saying? So when I get blindsided with it, I'm like, man, that's bullshit. You talking about the cop, whatever. They like, nah, bro, we ain't talking about the cop. This dude in Ohio, this other dude in New York, this, that. And they sent it in. Actually, shit, I want to say, I forgot who was driving that, but I went back and found the paperwork and I read it. Freeway Rick could tell you I used to defend him. I never knew about these other individuals that he told on. I didn't know. So, you know, once it comes up, if you ask me now, I tell you, yeah, he told. Do I got a problem with Rick? No. You just told. For me to have a problem with Rick means I got a problem with, I do business with a couple people that did told. But my business it's not affected because I'm not doing nothing you could tell on.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, you know, we all got people that's going to do whatever we need them to do, but whoever the Hoover guy is, I'll put the paperwork back up if that's what you want me to do. You know, shit, get to it. I mean, I've been doing this 37 years, this street shit side of it, get in line. You know what I mean? I've been Dutch, I done been in the penitentiaries, these streets, I done did it with the best of them, the worst of them. I done saw the backdoor shit, people I thought were my homies. I done had attempts on my life. I done been in God knows how many in the middle of the street bang outs before all the cameras and all the shit. That don't mean nothing.
Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Do y'all think that Rick Ross really gonna get Wack100 here, or do y'all think Wack100 was right? Rick Ross is just a bunch of talk. He not gonna do nothing. But let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to, I love you. Blow. No. Again, don't forget, I love you. Blow.